Be clear about where you are putting your focus right now. Focus on your desired outcome. You have everything within you to create the life of your dreams. Stop doubting yourself for once. This is your time. We've got you. This is a reminder to be more gentle with yourself and others. The grace, sensitivity, and gentleness of this spirit animal, the deer, echoes the qualities brought forth when living from the heart. Hey, Rebels. Okay, so I thought that it would be interesting seeing that there's so much positivity and so much momentum going on in not just the astral planes, but in the universe and in your life. I thought that it would be necessary, a bit of a requirement to look at what is it that your shadow would like to say to you. Maybe this is a message of what your shadow would like for you to look at. Potentially, this is a message of what your shadow is proud of you for working on and having the strength and the courage to look at and even adapt to. So, we have the Two of Pentacles. Obviously, there has definitely been, or there will be, a sense of you having to multitask and juggle and figure out where exactly it is to position yourself in regards to satisfying yourself and appeasing others. So let's go ahead and look and at the bottom, honey, we got the King of Cups. The King of Cups. Okay, so with the King of Cups, it's very interesting because the cups represents the heart. It represents emotion. And due to the previous message that we just read off, um, it's asking you to be gentle with yourself from your heart space, right? But also it's focusing on your emotional stability. I just love how spirit just aligns things so perfectly. And I blindly come into these reads, not necessarily too blindly, but blindly come into these reads with a topic in hand, or a download that has been given to me, but then everything else just flows so effortlessly. Honey child. So with I am kind, the magician, you're a oh baby, the tactics that you could display to ruin other people's lives, depending on what you have been through, the skill set that you have learned to adjust yourself to. Mm. Just talk about all access, all accessible. If your shadow side, your shadow wants you to know that it appreciates you so much, because though you could use your imagination for the wicked to demolish anything and everything that has ever been built, you have tamed yourself in the most gracious type of way to not cause harm onto others, even in ways that you have been abused. You do not take that, and you don't feel that because others have done it to you, that it is within any right of yours to do unto others have abused you. And not even to the people who have done or performed their sense of entitlement or their sense of authority onto you in violating ways. Though, your shadow is saying though, sometimes it seems rather tempting. You resist those temptations. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. So then we have the Knight of Wands. Can we center it so it can look a little cute? Okay. So there you have the Knight of Wands with I consume only my fair share. Hmm. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. You could be so, baby, you could be so spiteful. You could be, not saying that you are, but you could be so spiteful. You could be so preventative in keeping others' ability to be able to live life without the cause of confusion and mystery. Um, in the most negative negotiating type of way, right? You could be promiscuous and get away with a lot of shit, but but due to your understanding of consequences and what the hell it is that you don't want to have time for, and trying to reconcile or trying to straighten out and trying to get the details correct, because I'm getting this energy of, in order to support one lie, you have to tell many other lies. And the fact that you allowed your shadow to have that space of coexistence and comfortability within being truthful, huh, baby, I'm, your shadow love you. Your shadow greatly respects you and deem you so worthy. I'm reading for somebody who can really fuck some shit up if they wanted to. Okay, so then you have the Page of Swords with I keep my own counsel. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. All right. So you have or are getting to a place where you don't allow curiosity to kill the 9 lives of the cat that you can be, regardless whether it's a panther, a lion, a tiger. I was gonna say bears. Oh my. Mm. You you prepare yourself, not in anxiety, but prepare yourself in structure before stepping into any situation, making sure that you are equipped with any knowledge that you can obtain before stepping into any situation, even if it's in regards to battle and warfare against someone else's shadow. And you treat them with so much politeness that their shadow has no choice but to feel the ickiness of their own disturbance. And that their shadow has to bow down to you, even if it's not presented to you, even if you don't get to see it. Though you come across so innocent and you come across so kind, once again, you could really fuck some shit up if you did so desire to deal with the backlash of your choices. Now you and your shadow has definitely come to this place of union and uniting with each other to understand there's going to be backlash regardless, because not everybody is going to like you, not everybody's going to understand you, not everybody who even understands you is going to want to let you know that they care or that you matter. And the fact that you have regulated your emotions, your understanding, your comprehension to accept and make space for others and how they perceive things has made it so much more easier for you to sleep at night without having to concern yourself with anybody's judgment. But if it if it tickles your fancy a little bit to be a little bit curious about it, or it gives you a bit of insight of why you could be curious, you have no problem with understanding that whatever you learn about those people, that you can possibly relate to it just as well, but it does not complete you in your identity as a whole. Okay, we got some third layers coming. Humpy baby, humpy baby, humpy baby, baby. And then the devil show. Look at the devil gracing us with their its other presence. Oh my God. Okay, let's get this other third layer. And then judgment. All right. Okay. 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 Love it. Love it. Your heart is as light as a feather. And when you feel those scales, getting a little off balance a little bit, you will yourself back in. So it's not to say that you're perfect or that you have this down perfected wise. I feel that you have learned the lessons and maybe still engaged in the lessons of, you know what? I accept people's judgment of me because I'm interested in knowing how others perceive me and how they welcome me and how why they reject me, even if they don't give me the answers to why they reject me or how they welcome me, even if it's not defined in the details of it, the energy. It's the energy. Their actions speak louder than their words, and you come to this clarity point. Oh, I'm feeling third eye vision. With your third eye vision having ass of realizing that most people, the majority of people, do not realize how their words do not align with their actions, and that in your silence, you learn so much more about them and yourself based upon their actions. And honey, don't it resonate to be true? Confirmation. They would talk about, you know, having a friend in the devil. Like, yo, ooh, ooh. So you may even have that understanding of you are God is you, and so is the devil, and that you don't have to fight too hard a temptation because you know what it's like to fuck around and find out, and you will not catch a case on behalf of somebody else's need for entertainment. Okay. So you had the Knight of Wands and you had the Knight of Swords. Huh? Mm. Ooh, baby, when I give blessings, just the changes that you have made from how you used to live your life in your spaces of darkness, your times of gloominess, your times of being frustrated about how things were not happening for you, why it is that you weren't taking flight the way that your inner being felt that you were in momentum and movement to take flight, like seeing vision, like physically feeling yourself steps ahead of yourself, even though your body has yet to move to those spaces. The way that you have calmed down your temper to be patient and learn the lessons that was necessary in order for you to catch up with yourself. Child, okay. I honor virtue. Oh, with the chariot. But ain't nothing anybody can tell you about yourself. All they can do is give you another lesson of yourself to research, and you take it from there. And though they may feel that you have the potential or that you have been seen to be hot-headed, you know that everything that you do, everything that you say, you said it and did it for a reason. And that you are so above and beyond most people as well as your past representations of yourself that there's not too much time for explanation. You said what you said, you meant what you said. You have no issue with coming back and correcting yourself if you learned something different, or if you felt that you misspoke, or if you felt that you left something out. You, baby, you should just be so proud of yourself, baby. And then the Ten of Swords at the bottom with I relate in peace. The Ten of Swords with I relate in peace. And this is a message from your shadow, from your dark side, from the twilight zones that you had in 1444, from the twilight zones of the twilight series of yourself. Times that you even now When you feel yourself breaking down, or you feel yourself not not in complete alignment with moving forward, you allow yourself to resonate with that. You ask yourself, you're not afraid to ask yourself the tough questions. You're not afraid to be vulnerable with yourself, inwardly and outwardly expressive to the world. You are not embarrassed at all about the shit that you've been through. If you knew that you exposing every single fucking detail about yourself would not cause consequences of other people's envy and jealousy and lack thereof, even though you don't see those as consequences, you would definitely expose it. But you are so selective with who you share those facts and those details with, 1555, that you know who to share it with. You have an outlet for every part of you. So you don't feel so suppressed in having to harbor and keep in those matter of emotions of franticness, of anxiety, of disappointment, of just anything that would be perceived as able to be judged upon, able to cause you strife. You just you nurture yourself so well, and you are growing to nurture yourself even better. It's like literally no one can hold you back, because not only have you resourced yourself in the understanding and the cooperation and the compliance of yourself, but you know where to go. And even if it's just a step and it's not a complete outcome, even if it's just a step towards your betterment, the awareness of you, of yourself, and how to keep yourself strong, stern, and even to be able to feel that strength of yourself, even when most people feel that it should be you feeling weak. Why are you so strong when this just happened to you? Why do you show up to be so resilient when anybody else would have broke down, cried, went into hermit mode, hid under the covers, hid under the bed, let their household fall apart? And even if your household did sit over there and fall apart a little bit, you know that you are picking up yourself in other areas versus letting everything shatter to pieces and be crumbled into dust. I relate in peace I relate in peace, even when you're in your 10 of swords. You relate in peace. Rebels, I listen. I know you know how relevant you are. As much as others try to portray it as if you are just so irrelevant, even knowing that others feel that you are irrelevant, it shows you how flattered they really are about having someone like you cross paths with you. In the humbleness of you, when you feel that energy of flattery, when you see how hard they go in the grind trying to hate on you. I heard when I came into this I was hearing Sweetie. That's my type, even though I don't know the whole damn song. She kind of irritates me. Nothing personal. I don't know. Maybe it is. Work to be done, but I'm not here to judge. And then I heard "Holding On." It's an old school song. I forget who it's by, but like Rebels. I'm always gonna say it. Know your authority. Know your power. Know your strength. Because others are not gonna tell you about yourself as willing as you are to be exposed by how others see you within their own truth. They know that if they were to expose how they really feel about you, how they really see you, what they don't see of you, what they don't feel about you, they know you're going to take that and you're going to go study yourself and you're going to pop up even greater. So therefore, that's their problem, right? Kipper, what you want? What you want, Kipper? Oh, baby. Awakening. Even this message was an awakening point at some point and at many points for you. Okay. I'm also seeing back here comfort The comfort of friendships. So when I see friendship, especially with this card, let me show it to you. This friend right here seemed to be a bit snobby, don't she? So there's this understanding you've lost many friendships, you've lost many relationships, and even those so-called friendships were there to help poke at you and pry at you and guide you into this peace, this understanding, this stability that you have with your own darker side, your own shadow side. Black ain't so bad, is it? The darkness ain't so bad, is it? You learned how to see how black is beautiful, how the empowerment of your shadow side is beautiful, because it's not there to defeat you. It's there to show you how to train yourself for these battles and these constant curveballs and warfare that other people so easily get defeated by because they fear looking at and observing themselves. In regards to all of this, what we got here? Okay. Baby, King of Wands, where we gonna put it? Talk about standing in your authority. The courage of you, the tenacity, the audacity of you. You don't listen. People feel like you need their company to be kept by you in order for you to believe anything about yourself, in order for you to, baby, and then the magician again, in order for you to succeed in regards to understanding you. Little do they know, little do they understand, little do they comprehend, little do they can't even seem to get along, they can't seem to get along with the understanding of what they invested in your life was partial shit. You had to do this major work. The roots, they cannot see how deep your shit go. They can't get it. They can't, even if you were to explain it to them, even if you was to get a dry erase board and draw it out for them, even if you was to do, one of those flip motion books and just play it out for them like it's a goddamn cartoon. The emotional investment side of this equation for you is what embodied your encouragement to continue to push forward, because everything that you felt due to your shadow, due to your dark side, due to the abuse, due to every fucking thing that you went through that none of these other people motherfuckers wanted to go through, you knew that the pain was worse than actually taking the next step forward. So how much damage could they really do to you? Not much. They suited and booted you up and didn't even realize it. Kipper is what you want, honey. Okay? Divination. Honey, can't you read them? Can't you do, even if you don't pull cards, even if you don't do none of the extra stuff or use any other tools, it's the energy that speaks to you, because once again, this 10 of Swords, I relate in peace. You don't try to bring any other further aggressions into people's lives. You have a very compliant, a very cooperative understanding and relatability about you. You understand. Not only do you understand, you feel it. You feel it, you know it, you've been through it, and even if you hadn't been through what anyone else had been through, you know how deep and how dark that can go. The way that you have researched and resourced yourself in your own questionings of your own self and your shit, and you kept on going deeper and deeper into the abyss and the deep down bottom of the fucking oceans of you. 24. Rebels, I'm about to get y'all ass up out of here. I love you so much. Space age. Do not worry about feeling like, okay, and do not worry about feeling like an outsider. It could be you are ahead of your time, or your idea is ahead of its time. Be patient. The rest will catch up with you, babe. So whatever more and forevermore, whatever more that is that you have yet to figure out, or understand about be it yourself, be it someone else, be it the world. Judgment and the devil and judgment, honey, you fully support it. You fully support it. Talk about some gang gang. Let's get you out of here. Oh, okay. All right. So we want these two. Deliveries and revolving door. So anytime somebody give you a special delivery of this revolving door shit, it's the same old shit. You can take something that you've been through before and you recycle that circumstance into whatever this new created shit that people bring to your fucking front door and say, okay, so due to this situation that I've been through, if I just change the names, if I just change the places, replace the emotion or replace the fear with this, that, and you do the equations, and it's like, okay, so if I do this, do that, okay, I'm good. I'm good. So you don't sit in a place of dwelling. Spirit said they need you to know about yourself. They need you to hear this. They need you to know. You got this shit. You got this shit. Then something said, yep, it sure did. It said, stop doubting yourself for once. This is your time. We've got you. What's this one? And it says, letting go. This cycle has ended. It's confirmation. This cycle has ended. And it's time to let go to experience new growth. It is vital to have closure and gratitude for the situations to make room for new things to come to enter. Go within to find what is holding you back. Change is necessary in these situations. These situations, whichever, both sound the same. Both works. One sounds like more, one sounds like one. But yet and still, this is overall like your shadow is saying you have learned the skill set of letting go. That is officially one of your talents. That is officially shit. You. Okay? Gotcha. Right on. So then, quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Okay? So, whenever you feel that you need to go inward, don't ignore it as you haven't. You've been paying well managed, attention to yourself. And then it says, hello from heaven. Confirmation. Hello from heaven. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worry and feel their loving blessings, baby. So you even got your loved ones in heaven, in hell, and the ones that's caught in the in-between, those flying monkey ass ancestors, honey. Love them too. You have their support. So when nobody else is willing to tell you about yourself or point out a direction for you to assist your own self, they be on your ass. Trust me, I know. And I know it's possible because I'm telling you, the way my granny be on me, honey, in transition with the bat. I love the fact that the bat came out for this read. Look at that, baby. Okay. And it says, you must pay attention to the signs around you. The transition may seem frightening at first, but you must let go of old habits and patterns that no longer serve you, what serves your highest calling. They would only hinder your growth. So, whatever extras you have that you need to let go of to really stand in your authority about you and your shadow being in balance and, that reconciling energy, baby, do it. Just do it. Just do it. You'll do it when you're ready, but it will definitely help you to take off that weight of your back, your finances, away from, that weight from taken away from your peace. Yeah. So rebels, I love and I adore you. But we're going to get you this much 11 intuition. Oh, okay. It says, time to implement long cherished ideas. You are on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. Yep. So, rebels, I love and I adore you, but you got to live your life. Go make it do what it needs to do for you, baby. And show some gratitude to everything that you've been through and your shadow, your dark, how deep it goes.